All right. Damn, everybody wearing black. All right, this is another episode 4 of the Nightwave Anime Podcast, man. It's your host and creator, producer, director, all that shit. I don't know what titles falls under me, but yeah, Derek. I'm here with the usual 4. Uh, Tone, the Trays, with the Steeler nigga being known as Super. Could call him Super
Got
Steeler if you
the
feel like it. Steeler 17. Let's
Super
call him that.
Steeler. Steeler 17. Yeah.
We got a couple. Well, it's typically gonna be a couple, but yeah, we got a couple of topics ready for y'all. We're gonna start off with Tone.
Don't. What you got, bro?
Let niggas
This
know.
is for all my One Piece watchers or anyone that watched One Piece. Which devil fruit do you feel like wasn't utilized to its best ability?
You want to start?
Uh,
Basically,
You want to touch us off, Tone?
yeah.
Well, give
The
your
first
parameters.
person that my first thing that like comes to mind is Akuma. I think Kuma's devil fruit would have been crazier if he was like a more ruthless guy. You know, he would. I feel like he would legit be on Yonko's levels if someone like plugged a controller into him and said, "Hey, I'm taking all of the pain away from said person, and I'm making what was it's like that shock, the Ursa
Ursa
shot.
shot.
What is it called?
Ursa shock.
Yeah,
The shock.
Ursa shot with all the pain of someone like Luffy.
Hmm.
I feel like he could literally be a game changer if someone would plug that controller into him.
Yeah, and he can go wherever you want to. That nigga, like, he can
Mhm,
teleport to wherever he want.
mhm.
So,
So basically, who's a character that you think would be better if you basically plugged the controller into him and just did whatever?
what was that person's name? I can't. I know the fruit,
for
but
me,
I don't know the name.
What's the fruit?
for
What's
me,
what's the fruit do?
oh yeah, go ahead. What's the fruit?
Okay, so it's pretty much the luck fruit. Rocky Rocky no Mi
Oh
from
yeah,
the Gold.
the movie. Talking about the
Uh,
One Piece Gold, the Gold movie.
Yeah, the Gold movie. That damn
Yeah.
redhead female who has
Hmm.
the ability that when she touched somebody, she can drain all the luck and put it to her own luck. That is, I'm sorry, that's the most broken damn devil fruit I fucking know. Like you, she literally shows in the movie that she drained so many people's luck. She took a coin, threw it, had everybody running. So much misfortune, and the only reason she really lost was because she wasn't a fighter. She just like sat there and let people throw attacks at her, and since she had so much luck, the attacks either missed, bounced off, or it just never hit her. But she was using up all the luck she had. If she actually knew what she was doing, drain a couple people luck. Let's say she was a probably a sniper or something like that, where she can hit like really impossible shots with the luck and everything. Maybe she has like a probably a 50-50 chance of hitting somebody, like depending on the distance. She can boost her luck to make sure that shit is 100. Or if she's a really good fighter that knows hockey, observation, and all that, she's fighting an opponent. She maybe use gauntlets. I don't know if it has to be direct touch with her hands, but each time, she got one handed, she touching the opponent and draining their luck, it's over. It's pretty much a done deal. I'm sorry. You're not going to be able to hit her. She's going to get lucky shots off you. I think the Rocky Rocky, me, luck fruit is like heavily underutilized. If that was in One Piece, you get that to like probably even Garp. Garp would just destroy.
So
Yeah.
I'm not a real watcher of the movies. So when you said that, I was like, who is this person? The first person, whenever you said something about luck, I thought of old dude from JJK. the blonde head dude with the
Yeah,
markings on his
Donald is
face?
it
Is it kind
Haruto?
of working like I
No.
don't? It's something like that, but is it something like that? Like as long as he
Well,
has the
the
markings
way
on
it
his
works
face.
is whoever she touched, she can drain the luck. Because in Gold, she worked at a casino, and she would just go around touching people, draining the luck, or she would give them a higher luck and of the people she stole, so they could be more gambling. They bet more, and then she would touch them again, drain the whole luck, and cause them to go into debt. And now they will be indebted to the casino, pretty much the villain of the movie. So that's how it worked. So
Yeah, she can either make
now if you
somebody
apply that
lucky
in
or
a fight,
unlucky.
yeah, now if you apply that in a fight, or if she could just have some teammates she could drain the luck off, like I said, depending on, or if she's like a real combat person like Garp, where they throwing fists, just her connecting of touching them is just draining the hell out their luck. Yeah, it will be like deadly as shit.
Yeah, the only person I can think of when it comes to people who use like luck as powers is like Domino from like Deadpool,
And then that goes right. I'm
or
gonna go power. But I was
Atari from Sakamoto days.
like luck is a very powerful skill, and the way they demonstrate it in the movie, oh yeah, no,
So any other time it's like luck. It's like, hey, bro, does the character have good luck? Because like they'll have like a power that's like based off of random. Like it's like completely random. So it's like look at the show like, hey, bro, like let me see if I can get something like I could be lucky with this. Like with Kite with his power, it's like, hey, bro, his shit is like spin and see if he's lucky or not. But
Oh,
in
Or like
regard,
a Hikari.
yeah, Akari, um, what's his name? Sakaki from it's Mangarin Ultimate Exorcist Kyoshi. It's just based off luck, like on a roll of a dice. So yeah, that's all I can think of when it comes to like luck. It's either like there's not really a lot that I see that was based off like luck as a whole, and others just like, hey, bro, I gotta be lucky in order to get like for it to be like actually cool, actually to do shit I wanted to do. Like, hey, bro, it's just in my hand. It's just in their hands, bro. I don't know what I don't know what I'm finna get. But that's the topic. In terms of like uh untapped potential, because these devil fruits, I thought of like two. One was NL from Skypea,
you think
because
that's like
I feel like he was using it like in a good way, but one, I feel like it didn't help that it was early One Piece. So like there wasn't really hockey, so that is like we just saw him just lose to just getting swung at with metal. And
well,
yeah,
the
and
thing
and also
about
the
him is
person he's going against just happens to be like the
the
complete
perfect time.
yeah.
yeah,
That and the thing is, he never really had to work for shit. Like I don't. It just so happened that Luffy happened to be rubber guy, and that's the only reason he lost. If it wasn't because of if Luffy wasn't rubber, because he instantly hit him with the lightning. There was no. He didn't hesitate. He was just like, "Oh, all right." Instant lightning. Like
yeah, that's true. And no, it was just
he,
bad matchups, man. It
it was
was
just a
terrible
bad
matchups
matchup,
because
and he couldn't
yeah,
understand. He was like, "How are you still alive?" And it's just like,
and
"Okay."
now he was running through the whole island. Nigga was running through the whole island until he met Luffy, and then now his streak is gone because Luffy was his rubber, and that's messed up his whole plan. So yeah, all right, that's tough for now. But I feel like his powers though, his devil fruit is really like honestly, it's the same level as like a Kainu's or Aokiji because he's lightning pretty much. He's just a lightning. You know, you can't stop that.
Yeah,
He pretty much.
Superman will be definitely hurt by that lightning in the because his eyes. I mean, lightning goes straight through eyes. I'm sorry, he would have definitely had him.
Yeah, that was my whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't like how a devil fruit like that was just given to a motherfucker like at that time of the story. I was like, uh,
Yeah,
I wish it was like later on, like we could actually see this nigga as a threat. This is a nigga that we first hear about him and stop hearing about him within this one arc. Like this nigga,
Yeah, and that's good.
like
I do wish he does come back though. Like because
You
that
probably
is
will.
how.
It's like when Luffy was fighting Crocodile, in Alabasta. It's like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Luffy should be like he died 3 times, but like I feel like at that time it was plot armor. He was plot armor because
and his
Luffy
and
shouldn't
his
have defeated
and his,
somebody like Crocodile that early.
and it's
Yeah,
like his
Crocodile
weakness was just
was killing them.
was water, and I'm like, nigga, that's all Devil Fruit users fucking thing, and we didn't really niggas wasn't using hockey like that yet, so he legit was like, far as that part of the story goes, nigga was basically untouchable.
Not only that, bro, he touched you. That's all it takes. All he had to do is actually just touch you. He dehydrates you completely. Yeah, it's
And
yo.
Luffy said,
That's
"Let me drink a whole bunch of water and dampen my fist with my blood."
Like what?
Like,
What?
I
Yeah,
was
bro. They
yo.
hold Crocodile. They hold Crocodile.
Okay. It was two people. The other person I was gonna say was Buggy, solely because of like, bro,
Buggy.
I don't like how it's just the fact he's a guy character with a fucking with this strong of an attack. It's like, bro, that is such an OP, actually an actual OP shit, especially when most niggas use them like just fucking like fighting close combat, like
Yeah.
physical attacks
Bro,
like that.
you could
So
probably honestly, if Bucky really tried, could probably be Seahawk because he uses the swords and his swords would be useless because you can't cut them.
I'm
Your
like,
No,
swords, you
literally.
my
That's what
God,
happened that one time when Luffy grabbed Bucky and then Mihawk cut him, but then it went through Bucky because he can't cut Bucky. That'd be
you can't.
impossible.
Dude, if we actually would have dropped Buggy in the JJK universe, he would have gave Sukuna.
he would be the Sukuna what Luffy was in NL. Like, if the fuck you mean I can't cut him? He would make the same face. That nigga. But this third person, legit, I thought I was thinking of, but it's like, bro, I don't know this nigga's name, and I saw him like for like a brief. This nigga was shown for like a brief moment, so he kind of, and it was because of his power made like a key point because it caused Zoro to have to get another sword. This nigga, he had the power to rust.
Oh, the rust fruit. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes. He was like,
Uh,
it was just like it was just a random ass fucking Navy soldier. He's like, hey, bro, I know the fucking rush shit. Nigga touched Zoro's sword, broke that
Instantly
shit.
rusted. Yeah, broke it.
And I'm
yeah,
just like,
I,
oh,
I don't even see. He could probably be a support character. He may be Dilly.
they didn't give that nigga a name, nothing. Nigga,
And that, I mean, he probably
this was in
This nigga was
This is Annie's lobby. While they were trying to leave Annie's
it was
lobby, did not see that nigga
a
after that.
regular goon, a regular NPC, and they
And
gave him the rust fruit.
hey, bro, it's because hey, bro, it's because of him. Zoro got another sword. I think that's where he got the. That's where he got. No, that was
Those,
it.
yeah,
It was
the
what sword was it?
sword.
Was it Enma?
It was talking about that sword from that samurai in Dula Bark. I forgot what sword it's called.
He got like one legendary sword, and
Yeah,
then
I
it
and
think
it,
wasn't the legendary sword. It was just one of them. Like, not the one from his name's not Oda. What's his name's the
Odin.
guy from Wano? Odin. Yeah, it's
Odin.
not from him, but the other guy, the other sword.
Yeah, it was like this samurai in Dula Bark.
yeah, it's
He
like
was like a
he got
legendary
one
samurai.
from a dead
Yes.
samurai
Yeah.
in
Mhm.
Thriller Bark. The other one he got from like a store. I think that's when he first met Tashigi. I'm pretty sure. So
And then
like,
the other sword, I don't know what the other sword is from. Yeah, I just know he had. I know he had that one sword when he was in the store.
and then
He had one
and
against
say
the samurai.
and he's always gonna have that one sword that
Yeah.
he got from his friend. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would say
Mhm.
between those three, solely
You
because
got that's the name of it.
NL, I'm saying him because just of his placement, his role in a whole grand scheme of things. For a devil for that much, for that powerful, I find it crazy. He was only in one arc, and there was no mention before that arc. There's not really much mention after that, and to a greater extent, just some unknown ass nigga, the power to rust stuff. I'm pretty sure that can be like very OP and shit. Especially if you give it to like a nigga with a name. Like I feel like Oda would have gotten real creative with that shit. And then Buggy solely the fact they gave a fucking gag character something that strong, bro.
Bruh, it's because Buggy's that strong. What are we talking about?
Yeah, man, that nigga's an emperor.
Buggy's
He was an emperor
is,
for a
bruh.
reason, man. He's not an emperor for a reason. You better put respect on Buggy's name
On a cross scale, nigga.
Better.
on the cross scale. No, yeah, those Devil Fruits, they are, you know,
What's your strength?
those are good picks. Yeah, mine's just So if y'all remember Sugar from Just Rosa, she had the power where you could touch someone, they turn into dolls,
She came
and
into
they
my
forget.
mind too, but I was like, there's something worse than this.
Bro, you touch someone and they become dolls, and then everybody that knows you forgets about you. That is a crazy power, dead ass, literally. Cause when she did it in the show, almost everybody that was in the Coliseum was turned into toys, and niggas did not know who they were. They had no recollection. Even people, even just regular civilians, that was toys. People did not know who they were before they were toys.
But the toys
So it's
remember,
like,
which makes it
it,
even worse, bro. See that one
so
toy?
it's
Hey,
like,
bro, get off my
imagine,
wife, nigga. Get off my wife, nigga. Hey, bro, who this toy nigga right there, bro? Hey, bro, I don't know who that is, bro. Man, nigga, that's my fiance, bro. Get all in it. Hey, bro, on me, we gonna scrap right now. Hey,
oh, a
bro, come
toy
on,
is
bro.
insane.
Get back to the
Oh, a
sweatshop, nigga.
toy. But imagine your significant other. You have a significant other, and she getting fucked by a toy, by a nutcracker. Oh my God, I don't know how I could even live. I don't know how I could live. Genuinely.
Here's the thing. That's the wait. She's not gonna fuck a nutcracker, bro. You can turn into a nutcracker. Now she fucking somebody else, and she don't remember you, dog.
That's the thing though. Like that's a terrible life, bro. It's a terrible life. I couldn't have that life.
You just out there. You just all nutcrackered up, just like that's my girl,
No,
though, bro. That's my wife.
It's my wife.
I'll,
bro, literally.
nah, I'll be mad as hell, dog. And niggas don't remember you at all.
They don't remember me at all. I really think that Sugar, like if she locked in, or if that power was used to somebody else that was like a fighter for real, they could really, they could be scary. They could be really scary. Like they could honestly have a high bounty, and who knows, they might be able to defeat, some.
They would have been fighting like on some Shigaraki shit, bro. Just like, hey, bro,
Yeah, they
don't
could
let him
touch you.
touch you. But at the same time,
Literally.
like, remember that Devil Fruit also had like a toll, like she couldn't age or nothing, so she's like trapped in a little girl's body. So it's like, bro, like,
Yeah.
yeah, she couldn't really scrap with anybody
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about.
unless they put her through some weird ass fucking muscle training.
I forgot. Yeah, nah. It's hella kids that be training, that be going hard. Maybe she could be one of them. She could be a fighter too, as a
Just a
kid.
swole ass child.
Oh my God. She could be a soul kid, fighting out there. I don't know, but that's a crazy power, man. I think if she was like, I feel like, yeah, if she was locked in, like, if it wasn't just for that arc, I don't know, man. That part could be real dangerous outside of Dressrosa.
Hey, so since you're on the topic, what's the worst Devil Fruit? What's the worst Devil Fruit, bro? It has to be canon, by the way.
Worst one,
That will probably have to be
I got Keenum on my shit,
what,
bro.
what, what, the
Kinemon.
poison.
Hey, man, he
Yes,
can get fly. What you mean? That
bro.
could
The
that could be.
poison.
His shit is only good for like really stealth, and that's it. And it's crazy because it's like his shit is literally just you can change. He can just change your fit.
Bro,
For me,
okay, but think about it though. Think about it. Imagine he made a clothing line though. If he was a fashionist, oh, he would have made money. That's low key a
He's
couple.
not, cause that nigga a freak. You saw how he was dressing up Nami and Ramen, bro. You know he could have put him in any other fit, bro. He said, "Hey, put this on."
That's the thing though. As a fashion nigga, like you gotta know what clothes is right for that person. And he felt that those clothes was right for Nami.
Yeah, like that's the thing. What if you gave it to yeah it's only good for a nigga who has a good sense of fashion.
No, he didn't really have that. Nah, man. Give that to somebody. Like give that to a fashionist here, they would go crazy.
It would go crazy, but that
Yeah,
You're
that
not
shit,
going crazy.
Imagine giving to a nigga who does not know the dress, bro.
that shit gonna look dog shit.
He gonna keep putting niggas in cargo pants and tight ass t-shirts, bro.
Nah, for real, man.
I
And
would.
and
I
hey
would.
dudes,
Hey, dudes.
yeah, bro, you don't even get flat kicks, bro. You just get comfy shit.
Nah, you finna
Uh,
have you dressed up in a tie dye shirt.
What is he called?
Good shit. He gonna
He
put
is
you in his and
called.
ones.
I would have to say,
Crazy.
I don't really like the spin fruit.
Wait, who's that?
You know that one dude, that one big nigga that showed up during that arc with that girl that shoots rockets and stuff.
From
I'm a baby
Dressrosa?
five.
I'm pretty sure
Me.
they
Yeah,
work with Dressrosa. Yeah,
Dressrosa. The one her arms can turn into like weapons and shit.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's Baby 5.
And then the guy that could like spin and like that he could spin his
Oh yeah, he was like transferred. He was with Baby 5, wasn't he? Okay,
baby
I know.
five.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I do not like. I don't not like his devil fruit at all. It just
Yeah.
seems very basic. Like, what else can you really do with that?
Oh, do you know? Hold on. Do you know? Okay, I just thought of something. I was thinking of like some random obscure ass character. Here's another one that was not used correctly. Y'all remember in Alabasta when they were dealing with the company and shit and niggas who worked for Crocodile? There was a whole nigga who was throwing explosive boogers at niggas. I feel like you could have done. I feel like you could have used that a whole better way than anybody else, dog. You could have used that a whole better way, bro. You telling me you can throw explosives with your boogers? Niggas just like. I'm like, come on, bro. You could be better than this. But back to shit. I forgot that was a thing.
Nah, yeah. He was a one trick pony. That's all he did.
Okay, like,
He didn't do nothing
oh,
else.
burgers is the only thing you can think of. Like, come on, dog.
And how the hell can you produce that many burgers in one? Like,
Oh god,
how the hell can you do that?
he's just gross, bro. I think he's just sick.
Yeah.
He might be sick. Man.
Hey, all right, super. What do you think is the worst devil fruit?
Okay, it's the Doku Doku no Mi, the Venom fruit. From the by the character who used it is Magellan. I think it's the
Magellan's?
Magellan? Oh no, that's
You think that's the worst?
it's
the word.
so strong. I understand it's strong, but the fact is that I have to go to the fucking bathroom because everything I fucking touch, anything I eat, it contains poison. My body can't fucking process or use it. So I have to go to the bathroom. I, every time I breathe, I'm breathing out poisonous air. So
Bro,
my allies can't get near me.
that shit
Even
almost
if I had
killed
a letter
Luffy
or
though.
something, they couldn't get near me because I'm poisoned outside of.
That shit almost killed Luffy though, bro. That shit's tough.
But the fact that I have to either I'm going to the bathroom because my food is gonna be poisoned, or I can't have nobody really next to me because I'm most likely gonna poison them. Even I'm sorry, I feel like
That is
that's a
true, though.
fucking.
That is hella inconvenient. That is
That's
inconvenient though.
so fucking big, bro. Don't get me wrong, it's powerful as shit. One of the most OP, but like, bro, the drawbacks for that shit, I'm like, yeah, I can't do that shit.
Yeah, no, it is inconvenient though. Imagine if you finna get into a fight, but all of a sudden you have to go take a shit. It's like, damn, man. You know how terrible that fight's gonna be? Whole time you're fighting and you just gotta take a shit. It's like, I don't know
Uh,
if I wanna do that.
right
And then, like
now,
you said, you
now,
I
can't
don't
here's
think I want to
the
kill you that much.
damn man, you got me with my pants down, literally. I'm in the bush.
and it's like you can't be near your allies or nothing because of the way you breathe out toxins. You can't, because your allies is gonna die if they get a
Yeah,
hold of
so it's just like it's so hella inconvenient that I'm just like the drawbacks just is so much worse than what you're getting. I'm
Uh,
like,
yeah, that is an ass drawback. I'm like, I wouldn't think of him as like the worst, bro. But I get it.
I mean, it's like it's just like you can't control it, Like that's what it comes with the devil fruit. You can't control it. That's why I think it's a strong devil fruit, but it do have terrible drawbacks.
Have you Trey? Okay, Trey. Have you gave your worst? What do you think is the worst one?
Worst Devil Fruit?
Yeah,
It might be that dude from the same arc you was talking about, Derek, in Ennie's lobby.
just
Um, Not Ennie's lobby.
and he's
It was
lobby.
that guy that could yeah, it was that guy that could like it was that Navy. The Navy that could like turn into like he could like turn into different balls and stuff. I think it was called the berry fruit or something like that. He was fighting Frank the berry fruit. He was fighting Frankie for like 1 second, literally 1 second. This nigga could turn his body into like balls, pause, and then just like fly around and shit. I think that's hella dumb and ass to me. It's like I would be upset if I had that power. So all I could do is turn into balls and fly around. Like, come on now,
Okay, okay, yeah, the very, very no. Okay, I'm looking at it.
That's
that's really lame.
it's definitely worse if like the people giving you the fruit knows exactly what it does and still give you the fruit.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be crazy setup. I'd like be so mad at them, honestly. That I had to get this devil fruit out of all devil fruits.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Yeah, I gotta look that up after this. But yeah,
Nobody wants that, especially when you have so many different fruits. Like you have Zoan fruits, you have Logias, you have all that, and then your power is to turn into balls. Come on now, let's be for real.
all right, sounds like the end. That's the end of that topic. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, this is your boy 777KD as well. Um, and this is what you are watching is skipping the filler. Now, here what we talk about suggestions and anime that we are currently looking out and watching. You can say. So what I recommend watching is Mission Yozakura Family. This anime technically starts off as it starts off as a dude named high school actually, Tayo Asano. He is with his family, and during the drive, they're doing like this family camping or whatever. His family gets randomly accidentally murdered. He almost died, but it was a near-death experience. He was the only one surviving, and his best friend, she is a secret. She's actually a secret spy, and it basically goes off as a timeline of him blaming. He's not really, but he's blaming himself for his death of his family, but it's really not his fault. His family were part of a secret organization of spies, and he's now part of his best friend's family, well, married into his best friend's family and stuff as a newborn spy. Now, this is a genre. This anime kind of introduces genre about you can put a little family there, not really slice of life, kind of give a little bit of like spying and the spy world, the underworld, about gangsters and all that kind of thing and stuff. Just criminal organizations, and that was what it's about.
We are back with the second topic, and that is gonna be, of course, from our main man Trey, bro. So Trey, what's the topic you got for us, man?
Thank you for asking. So I was thinking, and I thought really hard about this, and I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think is the worst or best? It don't matter. Worst or best backstory. Now it could be any anime, any character, don't matter. Um, like I said, worst or best. It could be your favorite. It could be the worst one. Don't matter. For me, I will go and we're gonna. And it's funny how we was talking about One Piece before, and I wanna go back and just talking about that. For me, I will pick Kuma. I think Kuma is my favorite backstory, and also the worst too when you think about it, because nigga Kuma was a slave since he was a kid. Really grew up as a slave. I mean, because of his blood. Mom dead, his dad shot. Ow! In front of his eyes. Terrible.
Try, who, mind you, who's trying to cheer him up after telling him his mom died.
Trying to cheer. That's the crazy part too. Trying to cheer him up as he's doing that. Guard him for life. He ran away with the revolutionaries. The person that he ran away with, who was, like his girlfriend, we could say girlfriend.
He loved her, man.
He loved her.
He fucking loved her, man.
He loved her until she left. And it is not because No, and it's not because of, oh, she didn't like him, nothing like that. No, she was forced to be the celestial slave. No, not slave, wife. She was forced to be the celestial dragon's wife. And then come to find out that he came back and he seen that she had a kid. She's dead, but she had a kid. Kid is Bonnie. So we all know Bonnie. So shout out Bonnie, W Bonnie. And
Spoilers, by the way.
that's two spoilers. Well, it's all good.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah. I was about to
um,
say that.
it's all good, man. Gotta watch it. Yeah, no, and then Bonnie had a disease, and it's like the disease is if at a certain age she could die from it. She had crystals on her face and everything. I think if she turned like 10 or whatever, or past 10, she was gonna die.
She's
So
not allowed
Kuma
to be
had
exposed to sunlight. And it's the
that too.
same shit that took her mom.
That's why. That's true. That's why her mom died too, man. We didn't know about that, but That's why her mom died, because of the crystal, the disease. So then Kuma risked his life. I mean, he's risking everything to find a cure for this, because he wants Bonnie to survive and live past that age where she's supposed to die. So he does all this, and then come to find out that the only way to cure Bonnie is he has to give up his life and become a pacifista. That was the plan. That was the deal. And Kuma did it. Kuma did it. Kuma did it. But in his last action, for his last free will, he told Vegapunk to program an action in order for me to save the Straw Hats, even when I turn into a pacifista. So he's a pacifista, but that one command that he made before he turned into it was to save the Straw Hats. And now, if y'all haven't noticed, the Straw Hats would not be around if it wasn't for my nigga Kuma. Shout out Kuma, bro. Shout out my nigga Kuma, man. If it wasn't for him, the Straw Hats would not be around. I'm telling you, they wouldn't. My nigga Kuma, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen, there's so many things that Kuma have done for the Straw Hats, not even just to protect the ship, but like he sent them away in Sabarodi. He let them go on a 2-year journey. And he even saved them again in Egghead too. God, Kuma's just the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT. Shout out Kuma. But I would say that's my pick on the
He
best.
gave up his free will, bro, just to protect his daughter, bro. And mind you, granted, leaving a key part, all this shit, he made this deal with the nigga who caused this shit in the first place.
Oh yeah, Saturn did. That's true. Saturn was the reason why all this happened. That is true.
He did the experiment that caused the disease in the first place, and was just sitting there like, all right, bro, I'll help you, man. I'll help you find a cure for this shit, bro. Like, I don't know how you could cure this, man. I really don't.
Crazy.
Like,
The person that caused the disease is the one that you go to. And I don't think Kuma knew that. I think Kuma knew.
no, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Nigga
did not know
was
that was-
hunted for sport as a child.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was hunted too.
It's just
He was
crazy.
hunted.
Almost got killed by Big Mom, by the way. But even still.
Yeah, bro, that nigga Kuma. And he's just a good look. And the thing is, it sucks because Kuma's a dude. He's a good dude, bro. He's generally a good dude. Like, that's why his name is Kuma, because he's a bear. He's a jolly bear, bro. He's a jolly bear, but he just be trying to do good, man. He be trying to do good. He be trying to protect his family, his loved ones, all of his friends, everything. He be trying to do good, but it's just like, dang, he just got bad luck, man. He got bad luck.
All right. Everybody next, and like what they think is the best or worst. We talk about worst as just like this is a straight up bad
Yeah.
backstory, or like worst as in
Just
like damn, this sounds like damn, this nigga went through hell.
when
like
you
it.
said the worst and you said Kuba, I was like, are you talking about like very bad or like you don't like it? And you said it's my favorite. I'm like, okay.
Nah,
We're
it's my
talking
favorite
about-
backstory.
I'm say, bro, it's my best, but it's Loki also the worst. Like if you think about it, I was like, bro.
Nah, when I say worst, I was thinking like terrible backstory. Like, I think like this person went through a whole lot of shit. Like, this is a bad backstory. Because I wouldn't want to have this on on like any other character, or I wouldn't want to go through this.
Okay. And the opposite would be like what? Like, hey, this is like a cool little way to start this off. Like, what we talking about? That's what I'm like hella confused on because it's like, all right, best. I'm assuming like, all right, it's just straight up just a great backstory.
Yeah, it
Like,
could be like
it's not exactly rooted in trauma.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Because I mean, there's some backstories that's like not too dramatic, you know.
but like
But
great because Oda has characters going through it, man.
Like
I mean, that
Sanji,
wasn't really.
Hey, he giving Brooke a backstory. Like, I'm like, nigga, I thought we was done. It's like, bro, it's Sanji all over again, dog.
exactly.
oh
I'm
I
like,
yeah,
really give that one as the worst backstory I've heard. What about who was the other one I was thinking about?
Oh, you thinking you thought you thought Sanji at first?
I don't think I know him, but be real, I only know good backstories.
All right, what would you say is the best or like worst? I guess who had like a horrible that not like hey bro like whoever wrote this that cannot write a backstory but straight up like this nigga went through
Oh my
hell.
god, what's one
he
time
went.
like worst, like the worst thing that I know that's happened to somebody would probably been guts. Guts, but that's like the best story, one of the best backstories. But like
Have you seen that through animated like his whole backstory?
I read most of it in the manga book, so
I was like, has it been animated?
don't know actually.
All
I want to know.
right. When it gets animated, bro, you're up there, bud. But that's crazy.
nah, I know Guts be going through shit though. Guts, I know he be going through it.
All right. Shit. This is something y'all think about for a second. I'm trying to think of my favorite.
Like,
Yeah, it could be favorite
It's
backstory.
hard for me to think of like the best, but the worst, like I actually have to think about that. Like somebody backstory that's so bad that it's just like
I feel sorry for you, man.
it's
Literally.
I want the
But
best for you, bro.
it could just be your favorite backstory. You don't got to be like.
Okay.
It could just be our favorite.
Okay. Let's just say like, hey, bro, what's your favorite backstory, bro?
Yeah, let's do that. Your favorite backstory.
Shit.
what's yours, son?
Brett, you got it. Yeah. So like thinking. I'm like, the first things I thought of was like a Sanji, a Lucy from Elfen Lied, or Naruto.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you? Nigga, you.
Those are the first three I thought of. Like for real.
Sanji,
I was like,
Lucy from Elfen Lied, and Naruto.
That's the best backstories you heard. Okay.
because Sanji's was specifically sad because of everything he went through. Lucy, she she was experimented as a kid, right? That's the whole thing. She was experimented with as a kid, and then her pet basically was bullied to death, or those kids killed that pet, and
Yeah, that's
which caused her to basically snap and develop that second personality, which was a murderous fiend. Which it's a bad backstory. I mean, but it's not the worst. It is not top like a Sanji or a Kuma, which I got Sanji right here, and Kuma's a little bit higher. Just say it. But my God, and Naruto, everyone knows what happened to Naruto.
I mean,
Yeah.
so it's not called Naruto. We have to know eventually.
You're gonna find out.
if you want to learn first, Naruto anime. You don't know definitely in the Naruto Shippuden. You definitely don't know that.
We knew in the filler because they kept fucking telling us, "Hey, bro, this nigga was an orphan." Like, all right, bro, we get it.
I mean, you understand that in the first like 20 episodes to let you know
I'm like,
this
yeah,
nigga is a woman.
they didn't show that damn fucking swing set for nothing.
You know what? I'm
Hmm.
going a different direction. I'm going with the backstory I like the least, and that would have to be Z Broly's backstory.
Okay.
What
Okay.
about it?
He, the fact that he was so strong that the
Uh-huh.
king was like, "Oh, instead of training this kid, we're gonna send him off, or we're gonna stab him to make it seem like we're gonna kill him or whatever the fuck." And we're
No,
gonna
they stabbed him to
basically
kill him. They stabbed him to kill him. They wanted to kill him.
that's why I mixed the two. That's why I said they stabbed him to kill him, and they just disregarded him. And the whole reason, the whole thing is, dude hears Kakarot crying or whatever the fuck, and he's like, "Man, this reminds me of me getting stabbed by the king so much that I'm so angry about hearing your name. Like, did you know who he was before he was before any of this? You just hear, hey, this is Kakarot. Oh, I'm mad now. Like, you do not know who this kid is. Why is it your trigger?
The only thing I have to say about it is I want to have it will a little make more sense that Kakarot could have been a trigger. It makes sense Kakarot could be a trigger. But I would have been
It would
more
make
I
more
think it would have been
sense.
more better if he was angry at Vegeta more than he
Yes,
was angry at
Kakarot.
Jack.
that
Now
would
now
Said,
the
make
now the
more
next
sense.
this
right,
reminds me of me getting stabbed. I hate this nigga.
talking
Like,
about PTSD and things like that. Certain words, certain people can trigger it. So I could wholeheartedly understand that maybe Kakarot would be a trigger for him.
but
But for him
the
to like
fact that the guy that looks
directly
like King Vegeta is not the trigger to you being this PTSD thing you got going on is crazy to me.
That is true. If anything, he should be more mad at Vegeta than Goku, honestly.
I
And
still want to mind if Kakarot was the trigger, but like I said, I do understand that part about why is he mad at Kakarot and not at Vegeta. But besides that, that nigga's tough as shit. That nigga's hard. I ain't gonna
I
hold
mean,
you.
he's
he's hard.
tough,
He's
but
tough.
his
He's a molder of
backstory
his
isn't.
ass.
Just that one little thing, and I mean, in
He's
Super,
so
they made it a little bit better. They made it actually better due to the fact that he it's not PTSD. It's just he's being told what to do, and he doesn't really want to. But I mean, if they do change that, if they was to change that simple fact that just the word that he would be more angry at Vegeta, I think the backstory would have been all right as it is. It wouldn't be as criticized. But the fact that he gets angry at Kakarot versus Vegeta when he gets triggered is crazy. It is a little like, oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, no cap. And really, and now I think about it, he Broly might have had more beef with Gohan than Vegeta, honestly. I think that nigga had more beef with Gohan than Vegeta for real, because the way he was beating on Gohan was crazy. I mean, he was not doing
Now,
that with
now,
Vegeta.
see that when it comes to the second movie, now I can understand then why he would hate Kakarot due to the fact that I just got beat by Kakarot and he fucked me up, and now I'm not as
si-
angry as I'm still angry at Vegeta, but now I definitely want to kill anybody that's related to fucking Kakarot. And you at that
Nah, like, damn, man. They
nigga
always
just punched a hole into my stomach and causing me to blow up. Yeah, no.
Yeah, now Z Broly's backstory and motivation was not, you know, it was lackluster. It was lackluster.
But besides that, everything else was good. 10 out of 10.
I'm taking out anything One Piece, bro. I'm not saying that's still a whole list of his own. And my
We
three,
cannot have.
and I already got my three. I already got my top three favorite backstories, and that's Kuma, Sanji, and Law. But I'm not gonna say Gugu because his backstory is it's messed up like how it is, but it's like it makes it like in the grand scheme of things very great. I'm trying not to say fucking. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say. I just really like this guy's backstory. I don't know why I just do it. It's solely because it shows just how much of a fucking sociopath this nigga was, and
Who?
that's Ogata from Golden Kamuy. Okay, so basically, he was born as he is the child of a high-ranking officer's mistress. So he wasn't recognized as, his actual son. Eventually, him, his father and his actual wife ended up like actually having a kid. So him and his mom were kicked out, and they went back to live with his his parent, his her folks, and his mom basically went insane, went a little crazy, cause
Golden.
every time she would make food, she would only make one dish, and that was monkfish stew, because that was the one dish his father said he enjoyed. So she kept making that, and he was like straight up tired of it. So eventually, so the thing was Okada, he is like a master like sniper. First time he picked up a rifle, he was like shooting geese and shit. He would bring the geese home to her and hope she would make something different. Like, hey, bro, I brought a geese. Like, you mind make something else? She'd be like, oh, that's cool, and proceeded to make muffin stew again. This nigga proceeds to poison his mom and
Damn.
kill her, and was like, all right, bro. Hopefully, my dad shows up, cause just like to see if like he had like any bit of like care for her, like she got she is sent off like by like the man she loved. He did not show up. Eventually, fast forward, he's in the military. There's another person in this military, his brother, and it was upon meeting him, he was like, "Oh shit, this is this is the nigga who has been spoon fed his whole fucking life." His brother is a flag bearer. Um, they are like in front, wave the flag. I think they typically don't have a gun. They have a sword, but they don't have a gun. And he's like, and the entire time they're like hanging out together. Like Okta's like, he's trying to get him to like do bad shit. Hey bro, like come, like hang out with these women. Hey, like you sure you ain't trying to shoot nobody? Like, come on, bro. Like, up, like, hey, bro, we can be getting in a war, bro. You need to up that shit on. You feel me? And he's like, no. I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like, oh, that's like, what do? Fast forward, and he voices like, hey, bro, I feel so sorry that this like your life and all that shit, bro. Hey, bro, I got you, I got you, Aniki, all that shit. Because because this is his younger brother, technically.
Hmm.
So
No.
Ogata proceeds to shoot him in the head during battle.
Oh, all right.
Just to see something. Like just to see something. Just to like I wanna say at one point to like fuck with that's the thing. And my girl also He's saying this whole backstory to his dad, who he's just stabbed, and they're gonna frame it as him like committing suicide. He was like what? You doing this because? And his dad's like, as he done, he's like, hey, you what? You just doing this to like get like your father's like attention or something? Like what? He's like, nah, I just wanted to see something, like just like some bit of understanding. And yeah, that's his backstory. Like this shit is. I was like, bro, it's just how it basically shows us like not only like how messed up his his backstory was, but just showing like how insane he is.
Yeah, I think it's like a psychopath.
He is. So yeah, I would say that's my favorite, if not one of my favorite backstories. So I'll say I'm surprised I was able to get through. I was able to remember all that shit. That's what it does. You know, I really like that shit, bro. But
And why do you like that, Derek?
hey, bro, I can be a little. Occasionally, I do random shit that don't make sense. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I ain't shooting nobody. Anyway, Super. What's your favorite backstory?
Got it.
I already said guts.
Well,
I
but
got it.
in terms of like anime though,
If I do, it's gonna be a generic answer, probably like fucking hell.
I said Z Broly. That's pretty generic.
we'll say shit. What is your answer though? What would be your generic answer? Who's right behind Guts? If his backstory wasn't animated to its fullest.
If I have to say one of my favorite backstories would probably when you put it all, it had to be Vegeta. Vegeta backstory wise, once you learn, like I could even say Goku. Like I'm sorry, that's like one of
Oh,
the
he's
best.
right.
When you
That's
learn
yeah.
the
No,
Goku's
he's
a
right
good
like
though.
answer.
Hmm.
Sorry, that
before
was
they
generic answer.
changed it in Dragon Ball
That is
Minus,
generic. That is
That's
that is generic. That is generic.
He was fine.
um,
Goku Vegeta.
it
Wow.
was something that before they changed the story in Dragon Ball Minus. When you go back and look at like the father of Goku, who which at that time was canon, when it shows Goku's complete backstory, but and pretty much all the Saiyans' backstory, and you see what Bardock does for his son, to what Goku end up becoming at the very end, somebody who will eventually defeat Frieza and avenge the Saiyans, to his to who he is now, how he just fought tooth and nail from a low class Saiyan. He was considered a low class Saiyan. Wasn't meant had a power level of 1. Like you see the grind and everything. Yeah, no, I know it's generic as shit, but that to me at
Oh,
that time, like,
I was like, oh yeah, it's very generic. Like damn,
but
No, it's a good backstory though. It's a good backstory.
it's cool. It's cool. Just because
It's
just
You know
because
what?
it's generic doesn't mean it's like bad though.
It's the
Yeah,
best backstory I've ever seen.
no, it's not.
and I'm saying before they changed it in Dragon Ball Minus, where it's like, yeah, Broddock just had a feeling and he just decided that he's gonna fight Frieza. Nah, I like the better like Father of Goku episode with went into that where he got hit. He's now seeing the future. He tries to tell the Saiyans don't believe him. They're like, bro, get out of here. And then he fights pretty much all of Frieza's army. And still he realized, well, damn, I can't change anything. But he can see that his son is going to be the one to fight Frieza, and he accepts it at the very end. But he still cries out to Goku,
But
who end up because like I'm sorry that judges
what
that really
about
was
the backstory regarding Buddy, who is actually in Tone's arm length, bro? the guy, the son of Vegeta. Don't you think Future Trunks got? What about his backstory?
Oh yeah, Trunks.
Trunks definitely also has one of the best backstories out there.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Him, Future Gohan, him coming back, see Gohan just dead, bro.
Bruh. To see the rage, to feel the rage, bro.
I'll definitely say
Yes.
in terms of like Dragon Ball backstories, I probably like Future Trunks the most.
Yeah, I'll say Goku, Future Gohan, and then you got Future Trunks. You got a lot of
Those are the
like.
those are the only people. I can't think of anybody else in Dragon Ball to have like a, you know, I have like a backstory like that for real. Yeah, I can't think of anybody in Dragon Ball to have a backstory for real besides Goku and Trunks.
Yes.
Maybe Vegeta too.
Vegeta. You can say Frieza.
You can say Cell. Perfect Cell had a good backstory.
Man,
When you
what
learn
backstory? What backstory?
I mean, I wouldn't say backstory. I would say like explanation of who he is.
of who he is and how he moved, like motherfuckers, it's like I came from a timeline where Trunks defeated the fucking androids, and since he didn't know who I was, I just fucking murked him. Took the time machine, fucking had to incubate for a while, came out, then proceeds to gobble up multiple cities. Don't
Listen,
they were calling,
listen,
what's happening? They're doing on this. What's going on? Then
But
trying to figure out who this guy
That's not
is
even
to
a that's
figure
not even a backstory.
that's
That's not
his
a backstory.
story.
That's
That's
just what
his
he did
story.
though. That's what he
Yeah.
did.
I
It's not a
Yeah,
backstory.
that's the
I'm
story,
like,
but
I ain't putting that shit on it as his backstory. Yeah, nah.
yeah,
That's what he did, man. That's how he became
Nigga said that's just his story.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm saying though, like, I don't know who. Maybe who else? Maybe Android 17. Like, maybe he has a cool backstory. I
Those
guess.
android. Yeah. But
no,
did we
Maybe.
even go into them?
yeah, we do. Not really. We kind of
We
just
just know they were like
figure out that
human.
Dr. Jerome just
He
snatched these
just
niggas and
I
just
mean,
clearly
Android 17. Wasn't he like Dr. Jerome? Wasn't he like made off of Dr. Jerome's?
are you talking
16,
about
16 was
16,
16
Oh,
16,
not
was
yeah,
16?
16, 16, not 17, 16. Yeah, it was 16.
16
Even
yeah,
then, we didn't
yes.
really go into
he
16 was like
had to do
actual android. Like it's like
oh yeah,
17, 18 they were from humans.
Jerome.
They're like brothers. Yeah,
Then
they're siblings.
Dr. Jerome created completely as a robot. So we know that.
And it's like and we didn't find out that he was based off like his son that died until like later. So
I feel like Dragon Super, the movie.
yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, Toriyama does
Yeah.
that
It's the latest one, the hero super Dragon Ball Super superheroes.
like did Toriyama just he just didn't do backstories like that?
Nah,
like
probably not.
that.
'Cause
He,
a lot of characters don't have backstories, or at least like
he's not
kind of
really
like
big on backstories from what I
yeah,
remember.
yeah. I can't think of anybody else to have like a really like
I feel
fleshed
like
out
I feel like
backstory.
he only does it when it's like a character when it's like, all right, bro, like who the fuck is this guy? Like I feel like it's like the backstory is generally needed because if without it, it's like, bro, who the fuck is this guy? Because like with Future
Like
Trunks,
if
you
Trunks,
you definitely needed a backstory for real. Because like, bro, all right, bro, who's this dude who just turned Super Saiyan, dog? I thought it was just us niggas, bro.
That's why
this random Super Saiyan just came out of nowhere.
It just
Who
defeated
is
Frieza
he?
easily.
Who is this guy? Literally.
it's like they got them. And then they took out King Cole, who's supposed to be stronger than Freeze.
Yeah, man. Nigga Chunks killed them in the ease.
Oh god, if we didn't get not one bit of context from him, I would have been so like, bro, what the fuck? And then later be like, yeah, I'm actually your son. I'm like, excuse me, hold on, why are you here now?
Yeah,
I'm like, I was like, that's
no,
all right.
my
Now I
brother.
need.
Why are you
Why are you here?
here?
Oh, like, of course, he
That
will be able to figure out time travel.
yeah. That brother from the future and he's Vegeta's son. Yeah, we had to get a story on that. There's no way they could just drop that and not say anything about it no more.
I'm good. And it's like, yeah, because around this time, Bulma just had the kid, right?
She
Yeah.
nah, maybe I think she was
No,
pregnant.
she didn't just have
She was
kids.
pregnant. She was
Okay,
After,
pregnant.
She didn't have the kid yet. She was pregnant.
yeah.
yeah, one
Uh,
after the android's first struck that she had given birth
She gave birth to
already.
that's still like one of the funniest things I remember from Dragon Ball when he told Goku who his parents were. And meanwhile, Piccolo, who's not near them, he heard all them shit standing by him. That nigga looked over at him. I was like,
Big ass ears with his.
nigga looked over at him. I was like, nigga, you fuck Vegeta?
Nick,
Oh
you're,
yeah,
you,
Piccolo. That's funny.
I don't think you'll be much evil than what the fuck you are.
God,
Motherfucker,
you let that nigga crack? Come on, like what's going on?
It's like, dang, first Yamcha, then Vegeta. Jesus Christ.
some self-respect.
All right, well, that's been another episode of the Nightwave, bro. What is your favorite backstory? What is the worst backstory you heard in terms of like quality and like straight up as in like Jesus Christ? I'm so sorry that happened to you.
It's like, damn, do you need
What
to talk? You need therapy?
what do you think is the worst devil fruit? What do you think is the most underutilized devil fruit? And make sure to like, share, and subscribe, bro. It's been a Nightwave.
Jeez.